town.
One of them hay states, you know?
It's like Nebraska? Not Nebraska. Oklahoma?
Dakotas. That's what I just said. I said that literally twice.
No,
I said
didn't.
Oklahoma literally
You
2
didn't
times.
say it once.
Fucking play it back, you know? I
Say
said
it
Oklahoma,
the game.
and then you were like, Iowa? Oh no, Oklahoma?
Dude, I mean, you could have said Arkansas or something.
I
don't
did
know.
for sure say Oklahoma. But
There's
yeah,
no
it's like
way.
a ranch
There's
state.
no way of knowing.
It's like a ranch state or something.
Yeah, like
There's like
Texas.
nothing going on.
Can't be Texas.
Nah, it ain't Texas.
That's a ranch state. That's
But
literally
Oklahoma
the ranch
is
state.
also another ranch
Texas
state.
will eat Oklahoma.
I mean,
alive.
100%.
One gulp, dude.
Look at that guy. That guy definitely from Oklahoma.
No, he's from England, actually. Listen to him.
The Oklahoma of England.
The Oakland part of him is... that's where he get that
The
accent.
Oakland
He's
part
from
of
Oakland.
England. The Oklahoma part of England.
Nah,
He's
dude.
from like, what's that like? It's one of the weird. It's like Birmingham, England, or something. You know, it's one of the real country parts.
Is that really country over there?
Birmingham, England. I
Yeah.
think so. I don't know,
Birmingham?
man. I'm just talking shit at this point.
I mean, that mullet's real, though.
I
That's
know it.
Spatch. That's what they call him. Spatzzilla.
Why?
I mean, I think his middle name is Spatch. I don't know his real name. But they call him Spatch. We're talking about the Pedigo submission fighting crew. This is like one of their IBJJF hour videos where they did like the fucking Nashville Open, I think, for IBJJF. But
Nashville.
dude, like I just watched their video where they went to England,
and
and they fucking
Spatch.
swept except for one guy. They took like 7 guys over there, and I think only one guy like he lost via decision. Gotta get a grip, bro.
What's going on over there?
You know, dude, you haven't lived life, okay?
Dude,
You don't know shit
what?
about what's going on over here. And I don't need to let you know. You need to learn. You need to live.
What the fuck was that, man?
You want to grab something out of the closet?
With the pool?
What's on that one hanger?
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's
we can
bring it
talk
out.
about it now, boy. Did it... We...
Shitty's metal.
Oh, man. No, yeah. This is the first time we've been back. Dude, just fucking wear them all then, you know?
Oh, it's
Wear all yours.
well, there's only 2.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. The gold, baby.
Hey, congrats, bro. You did... What'd you sub them with?
Didn't.
You didn't.
Points.
You
What'd you sub them with?
They didn't
Points.
stand a
It's
chance.
like killing them with kindness, you
Yeah.
know? Sub
that-
them with points.
That's a really good point of view.
What'd you
bro.
sub them with? Points.
Damn, so you smothered them with time.
Yeah. I mean, I put my weight on them, you know?
Dude, how did it feel going down to South Florida competing in your favorite town in the planet?
Well,
basically?
Lakeland's not my favorite, but just outside of it.
It's like
It's pretty close.
St. Pete. It's like Uncle St.
It's
Pete.
over other side, yeah.
Other side,
Yeah,
Pete?
it's other side, Pete. No, man, South Florida's weird. South Florida's great. I love South Florida. The jiu-jitsu culture down there is a lot more hype, I feel like, than here. That's one thing I didn't expect, I think. Like, how into it everybody was.
Yeah.
Because, like, everybody had their families there and shit, and everybody was losing their minds most of the time. Like, it was hard to hear in that gym most of the time.
It was a very small Christian Academies, gymnasium.
Yeah.
So,
Sponsored by Bang, though.
dude, and we talked to the people that helped run it, like, apparently the Bang guy, like the main guy, golfs with the owner of the charter school,
Yeah, the, like,
or whatever
principal
it is.
or whatever of the
Yeah.
school. Yeah.
So they help sponsor the gymnasium and like sporting events there.
Yeah.
Like, not the most Christian thing I could have thought
No.
of.
You think they sell...
Not even the most Christian drink I could have thought of.
No.
Bang?
No.
Hey man, the word looks weird
The
in
word
your
by
Christian
itself.
Yeah, come on, man.
And the dude is just crazy.
You
right?
seen his face? It literally looks like he's been blasted with melted wax.
Yeah, 100%.
He's like,
I mean,
he
he's-
looks like Nicolas Cage if Nicolas Cage was a wax figure,
Like a
and it
figure.
started to melt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, I mean, he's controversial, you know? He's
I mean, that's a
definitely
word, yeah.
He's definitely been through the ringer.
What was that quote you gave me that he said that he's so crazy?
It was about the creatine
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. He basically said, I'm quoting here.
Yes.
He basically said
Another
he's
person,
going
not
through.
him.
Yeah, I'm quoting the owner of Bang, but he's talking about like monocreatine or something, and he goes, without monocreatine in your system as an older person, you will become mentally retarded. Like straight up, dude. In like an infomercial or something.
Dude,
And the video's been taken
Jack
down
Owak.
everywhere.
Jack Owak.
Jack Owak. I think that's
It's OWOC is his last name. So
Jack Owak. But yeah.
CEO, CSO, owner of Bang Energy.
Yeah,
Like,
scientist, all of them. Isn't that what CSO means? Chief Scientific Officer or something?
is it?
Good.
Fucking.
You got it up there, right?
Yep.
You got the search bar.
They already know I'm looking for the Bang Energy. They're not going to give me a good answer now.
Yeah, dude. He's I'm pretty sure he tries to say he comes up with all the shit too. Like does all the
Chief Security Officer.
What?
Most senior executive accountable for the development and oversight of policies and programs intended for the mitigation and or reduction of compliance. There's no way he's that for their company. Dude, he is 100% touching all the girls he can.
Dude.
NDAs left and right. There's not a way they're getting away with
straight
no lawsuits.
Dude.
And the amount of money that Bang brings in, why do you think it's called Bang?
Dude, do you think his dick's fake?
Hey,
do you think his dick's fake?
Do I think his dick is fake?
Yeah. You think he put like a pump in there or something? Or got like an enlargement
But
surgery?
does that make it fake?
Like an enlargement surgery for sure makes it fake.
But how much of the dick has to be... well, the skin's real.
Maybe.
So how much percentage-wise of the dick has to be fake for it to be a fake dick?
I mean,
if you
start
50%?
doing shit... No, I think if you start doing shit to it, it's fake.
So like, I guess so, because once you get like boobs, you got,
Yeah,
she got fake boobs.
She got fake boobs. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, I guess.
Dude, I bet.
Dude, I bet you he's either got a fake dick or he is so cracked out of his mind that sex isn't even a thing.
I don't know, man. I bet that guy fucking bangs.
Okay, dude.
I bet.
Yeah, but there's no way he's the CSO.
No.
I mean, not like intelligently. Like that dude is like. That'd be like if Mr. Cosby was over there and being like, "I'm in charge of HR." No, you're not. And if y'all ain't working here,
who broke his knee? Who broke his knee?
I don't know.
Yeah, man. Sponsored by Bang. That was pretty sweet. But yeah,
dude. I mean, just to give a little heads up on like our experience there. I was a ref. At first, you were like a fucking hand signer or something, right?
Oh, I was like security. I was security.
Oh, so you were CSO.
I was security.
So
making sure people wasn't walking in and out of doors they weren't supposed to be. You know?
And you fit full frame in the door?
Full frame.
Okay.
I took up the whole thing.
My shoulder went full frame.
One cone is in front of one door. I was in front of the other.
So basically the same thing in front of both doors.
What?
You said one cone was in front of one door and you were in front of the other. And I said, so basically the same thing in front of both doors.
Nah, dude. Nah.
You a cone, dude.
Hey, you a cone.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And then I was at the wait table.
Yeah,
and then when the event started, I was reffing. You were table worker.
Yep. Running a table.
And
which was really cool. I got to do that for SEC too, which was awesome.
Yeah, basically your entire jiu-jitsu journey, you've done the same thing.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing too, like getting to do that for these tournaments and these competitions and stuff, like learning more about the sport. You know?
Where you get points and
whatnot. Like that stuff. And then like, I mean, and just learning how one is set up and broken down and how it's run and all that kind of stuff. So,
you're also getting a bird's eye view. So like, I know this sounds like a wild thought, but I think this is like, you're in an advantageous position because even if we're like working a kid's table or an adult's table or like whatever matches come in and out of our table, you get to see what jiu-jitsu works on, what different body types and like situationally what is like hot in the area.
Yeah.
Like what works really well here? Is it pressure passing or is it like I mean, spider guard, like what works well. And I've always thought that, like, I was envious of anybody that worked a table and got to compete right after. Like, I've done that for COPA. Like, I've worked a table for Ross, like, while Ross was reffing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to, like, yo, your match is up on the next, go over there real quick.
Yeah.
So I got to see, like, what was working. I mean, that was luckily around here, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a really, really cool experience, man. And all the people down there were super cool. And yeah, had 2 good matches, which was tight. Learned a lot of stuff. Did a lot of things.
How was the nerves as far as, like, you were working the table and your match kept coming up?
Yeah.
And then kept getting pushed.
Yeah.
I had got undressed several times.
I had a nervous pee like 3 times.
Yeah.
Do you remember in between my 2 matches where I went, dude, I have to nervous piss again, and you were like, no, you don't. Yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, because might pee on this guy. Said might pee on this guy. No, man, I was nervous. If I for some reason felt more nervous for the second one, but I think I was in my head a lot more because of my match coming up, because I kept seeing my name come up and stuff like that, and so I was just sitting there like, you know.
Yeah. Also, you don't want to get cold in between matches, as far as like your body's warmed up. Also, you're going into the first match as cold as you possibly could have been because you didn't get to warm up at all.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know your match was going to go until they were like, all right, let's run it. And then like 10 seconds later, you're slap, bump, and go.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting position to be put in. But yeah, I think I allowed myself to get into my head a little bit, which was unfortunate. But at the end of the day, man, like, I coped with it and figured it out. As soon as I made first contact with both of them, because I was getting nervous for the second one too, but that was also because it was like a first or second place thing, you know.
Yeah.
But after I made contact with both of them, I felt after that I was.
That's how I feel. Like, my nerves typically lessen from the start to the finish.
Yeah.
Like, in a pretty dramatic fashion, like. From the start, because you get a better idea. The unknown is starting to go away.
Yeah.
So, like, that is the fear, at least the anxiety for me is, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not sure what he knows, what his specialties are, because sometimes you never see these people until right then.
Yeah.
You might not even see them go any matches before you. You both might be having the first match of the day for you guys.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Yeah. It was interesting, but I thought what played into your advantage was, like, your name kept coming up and then it kept getting moved. So I thought the nerves of, like, when is this going to start was going away because you were getting aggravated. Like, not like you were actively getting aggravated, but, like, it took the edge off. Like, you weren't, like, you were just like, well, fucking let's go then.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like that could be, like, I don't know, to play into your hand a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think
it's kind of like when you're like, what the fuck are we gonna eat, and then you give a bunch of things and nobody wants to eat. Well, then fucking just let's go.
Yeah.
You, like, don't even care then, because you're just like,
right,
let's fucking order wherever we're gonna go. I don't even care no more.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It was a weird that the whole day was a weird thing.
Yeah.
You know, just from the situation of what was going on with the registration and all that kind of stuff. It was just, there was a lot going on. And there was a lot of, I mean, we drove down there, went straight to the place,
Picked up the truck, got the
mats. Yeah, set up the entire thing that night.
Yeah.
Slept for, 5 hours, 6 hours?
Yeah.
And then went straight there, finished setting up the little shit we had to, and then we were there till,
broke the event down.
Broke the whole event down, like.
Ran home, showered, ran out to St. Pete, watched the
UFC fights
at a fucking super dope venue.
Yeah, that place was cool, wasn't it, Ferg's?
Yeah,
shout out Ferg's, downtown St. Pete.
Yeah,
that's a nice little spot. That's like
cool.
A go-to
super
spot
cool.
For. I mean, it now is just for like sporting events. Because it's huge. I mean, there's so much. It's huge.
Yeah.
There's like 19 bars or whatever.
And it's like there's like cabanas, and we were in one of the cabanas, but there's also like sidewalk seating.
Yeah.
And then there's like sidewalk bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like literally right next to the road.
And then there's a fucking dog park inside of it.
Yeah.
That you can also sit and hang out in.
Yeah.
Like with a big TV.
Big TV, yeah, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, it was like it was in your own backyard kind of thing. Like it was a super dope. If that was here, dude, or if something like that was here,
be there every Saturday.
It'd blow up.
Every UFC for sure.
Yeah, it would blow up, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to get across a bridge.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, that was super nice. That's been like the best experience I've had in South Florida, Miami, whatever area.
North Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's a nice spot for sure. And that was a really good time too. So I'm glad we got to do that. But yeah, man, fucking made that happen and yeah, I don't know.
I did talk to some people and I got a guest submitted question for you.
For me?
For you. It's an audio question, okay?
Okay.
So,
do I know who this is from?
You're going to know right away.
Okay.
Okay?
What the dog doing?
Yeah, so they wanted to know what the fuck is the dog doing? What is the fucking dog doing?
You know, she's living her best life right now, man. She's loving it, and just living, really. I'm having conversations with her, and she's just not.
About, like, the end?
No, dude. She's not that old.
Well...
Dude, she's still so lively.
Are we talking
she's
about
still
Ginger, the dog that lives here?
She's still such a youngin', though.
No,
I mean, even last night, she was fucking acting like a goon with you.
She was.
She's still playful.
Is
and
hopping and around.
She's boot scooting, boogieing her ass around that kitchen, let me tell you.
She definitely is.
Yeah.
I mean, she's only looking at feet, but...
that head hang low.
Hang low.
Nah, man, she's a good pup.
She's good, bro. What are these talks like? How is she?
I mean, normally she doesn't really respond too much.
Word.
She just looks a lot. But normally it's like, yo, what do you do today? And she's just like, you know.
She just shakes.
Yeah, she just kind of looks.
Might need to get that looked at. Okay?
And then I'm like, would you just lay around all day? And of course I'm doing this in my dog voice, which is way different than my regular voice, right?
Give us a little taste.
What you do today? Dude, here's the thing. Dude's dog voices and baby voices are almost the same thing.
Dude,
like, because if I see a kid, I'm like, what's up, dude? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's the same way I talk to Ginger.
It's the way you end it is the difference.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Really? Yeah.
That's funny.
But
that's funny so
I
talk to Callie different, but she also talks to me
wildly
wildly different.
You just meow at her, dude.
Yeah, but she talks to me so disrespectful.
She gets pissed at you,
dude. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing in the hallway?"
The other night we were sitting in the kitchen and like fucking off, and Callie had like slowly made her way. Callie is Cody's cat.
Yeah.
She had slowly made her way into the kitchen because she was like, "All right, where's Dad at? You know, it's fucking bed. Let's go to bed."
Yeah.
Right. And she's like standing there like kind of meowing at him or whatever, and then like you went into the bedroom.
So she went in.
She went in.
I forgot something.
And then you forgot and ran back out.
And
had
then
the
I'm
door
on my
open.
Way back in. You're in your room, so you're right, bird's eye view.
I'm like right at the door, and I see you run out real quick, and she kind of walks out, and you turn around and start coming back, and she's like, meow, like fucking pissed, dude. You're like, all right, I'm coming, dude.
Yeah, dude, like. She gets this, like, we all have to be hanging out in the room at all times.
Yeah.
Like, rooms, guys. Like, fucking.
Get in them.
No social.
Be in there.
Yeah. No socializing. That ain't what we about. She's definitely a introvert like me, but, yeah, dude, it's a problem. She don't fucks with the people.
She don't be fucking with people.
She likes pillow talk. She likes to just hang out and just be like, vibing, bro.
Yeah, and if she has to cross paths with Ginger in the hallway,
there's a scrap.
Best believe she's getting.
There's a squabble going down.
She's getting the last little pop, 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 pop.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, she's good at that, man. She's good at letting Ginger walk, because Ginger will be like, all right, what's up? And kind of like wait for her to move to one side.
Yeah, Ginger's like, dude, I just want to go to the bedroom. Yeah. Like, I don't even know what the problem is.
And then as soon as Ginger's head passes Callie.
Yeah, like her shoulder line passes Callie.
And she's looking
Callie's
for
like free reign. Just fucking open season on her ribs.
Straight up, dude. Yeah, she don't give a fuck.
That might be why she keeps her head down, because Callie just is a tent
Straight
hunt
up.
all the time, just
Just
like
bricked
general.
up.
Yeah.
Bricked up in the hallway.
She's like, you already know what it is. Come on, baby
looking
girl.
like
Slide
looking like
through.
Kim and Eric, dude.
Yeah.
Right in the hallway.
Damn, it's
Yeah.
crazy they broke up.
I don't think they broke up. They're just long distance now.
That's what Eric says, but when I talk to Cam, his heart is broken.
I mean, you can't blame the
Eric
guy,
says they're in
though.
an open relationship, and
Wow.
anybody can catch
Wow.
them cheeks, he said.
Wow.
So,
Let me tell you, them cheeks is tan too, son.
bro, he's
Them boys
still
is
sunning
fucking-
them nuts.
Dude, even in what, Minnesota or wherever the fuck he's
Yeah,
at?
Minnesota. I don't know. It was
Wherever
snowing, so
he's
it could have
at.
been fucking Canada, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
dude,
know.
no clue. Where
You know-
does it snow? Georgia?
Dude,
I don't get
You're
it.
either in North Miami,
Or
Miami,
full-
or fucking Canada.
Or snow.
Yeah.
That's what you're in,
Or
dude.
you're in Canada, dude. I don't fucking know where you're at.
Yeah. No, yeah, fucking hopefully this weekend we'll get out on the water. Cam's talking about coming and fishing with us, which will be sweet. It's this first couple days of like nice warmer weather, the chop out in the Gulf is starting to lay down a little bit, so it's about that time, baby. About that time.
That'll be sick. What are y'all fishing
Yeah.
for? Or what would you guys?
It kind of depends, man. Hopefully, if we can get out, if it's not too bad, hopefully get to a couple mingo spots. Maybe try and fish for some grouper, troll around a little bit, just to see what's around. It's a little early for like king mackerel, but that would be cool. And then I've heard the blackfin bite has actually moved in pretty close, so that might be something to look out for. And then cobia is starting really soon, so try and be prepared for that in case we see any of those on wrecks or anything we're fishing, you know.
That'll be
So,
dope.
yeah, that'd be really sweet.
Do you guys know when you're across a shipwreck, like, is the radar that active?
Oh yeah,
Like, you can actually see the physical outline?
you see. I mean, you don't. It's not like a drawing,
Yeah.
but it's like different colors. So there's like red and yellow and
So
blue
you just,
and green.
oh, it's a depth finder,
It's
right?
depth finder.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah. So you'll see. You'll see
It's
where
not
the
like
actual
the old
structure's at.
submarine.
No. Dink, dink. No. But it's it'll you'll see when you're on top of it and see the fish and all that kind of shit. So yeah, hopefully if we can get into some good spots and get some fish up, make something happen. Pretty sweet. Even if we come back with clean ice, man, it'll be good to run the boat and get some shit figured out, you know.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've run the boat this year that after we've put all the work and stuff into it, like we made a pretty long list last year of what we needed to get done, like what we needed to redo.
And you're done with it?
We're not completely done, but the stuff that we haven't done isn't really that big of a deal. So we're not like a lot of the shit was like get new antennas and put new brackets on this and get a new cooler for this and put new rod holders here and shit like that. And all that big stuff we've done.
Yeah.
So this will be kind of the first time we're able to run it with all that new stuff and make sure it's all working well and in the right place, which will be nice. So,
Well, hell yeah, dude.
yeah, dude. Pretty exciting. And then after this weekend, I don't think we're gonna get another cold front, but after this weekend, it'll probably be fishing every weekend now that the weather's starting to warm up.
So how come, or at least maybe, I don't know, maybe this question doesn't make any sense to you, but how come, like, when I think, like, New Orleans and Louisiana and stuff, I think of a lot of, like, not shellfish, but, like,
Crawfish?
crab, crawfish, like, that type of fish, or it says fish, but it's not really a fish, right? It's a insect of the sea or whatever.
Yeah, they're crustaceans.
Crustaceans. How come, like, y'all are never fucking with that? Like,
I mean,
why is that not a goal when you guys go out? Like,
We don't
what
really
is
have- we
is that
don't-
just
we don't
by
really
the
ha-
shore?
Yeah, we don't really have. I mean, like blue crabs, we have a lot here. Like blue crabs are huge around here. But like crawfish and shit like that, all that's like muddy water, So you'll find those like up in the rivers and stuff like that, where it's a little bit more dirty and shit and kind of cloudy and mucky. But well, where we're fishing, it's all open water and clean salt water and stuff. So, but like Louisiana, they're known for crawfish because it's sea level, but most of their shit is marsh. So
sea level is a big contention.
I mean,
point
we're
of that?
also sea level, but they have a lot of land that's underwater, but also not underwater, that creates that marsh and like mud and muck and stuff like that. And that's where crawfish live.
Yeah.
So
You would think like South Florida would be big on that because they got the Everglades and stuff.
Everglades are actually, they clean water.
They're clean water?
Yeah. So like, you know, all those.
Because I thought it's like protected so you can't fuck with it, right?
Yeah, mangroves, which are like, I mean, Everglades, yes, but mangroves down in South Florida are the number one source of like cleaning the water. Yeah.
So it's like.
So if you ever go dive on
Self-sufficient.
if you ever go snorkeling on mangroves, the water is crystal clear
That's wild.
because that's what they do is filter water.
I didn't know that. Is
yeah.
that what springs do too?
I don't exactly know that. I think
Because
springs
I know anytime
are
you're
from,
around a spring, the shit is clear as fucking
I think
day.
spring is underground that's getting pumped out, so it's clean water being pumped, but I don't know exactly how that works. But yeah, we don't really have, I mean, like I said, kind of Milton area or back in like Escambia River and stuff like that. We've got kind of that environment, but where we're going out of like Pensacola Beach and shit like that, we don't have any of that kind of stuff. But I mean, blue crabs and shit like that are a big thing over here. So
Just to switch things up a sec, I wanted to talk about
switch it.
May 21st.
Ah,
The Southeastern Submission Classic is holding another event at the fairgrounds.
Hell yeah.
There's not a better name for that?
Pensacola Interstate Fairgrounds.
That building itself needs to have a name. So we can be like at the bricked up building.
Bricked up conference center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? But we are sponsoring the Absolute division. So it's going to be a $1,000 Absolute. I almost said $100,000.
Damn.
Can you imagine, dude? Everybody be coming out. But we're sponsoring the Absolute. It's going to be $1,000 to win it. And there's going to be a belt. And we're designing the belt like super soon. So
Yeah.
that's going to be really cool. That's May 21st. Pensacola Fairgrounds. It's like the very front building, the red one. But, I mean, this is like the 6th or 7th time we've been there. Like our
SCC has been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, and
That's awesome.
I think a lifestyle experiment's going to go on the belt too.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So I think it's going to be like a partnership type thing, but
that'd be sweet.
it is going to be very dope. You going to do the Absolute?
Probably not. Probably won't do the Absolute.
I know you were going to do the one in South Florida, but things got a little out of hand. I know the adrenaline dump was real.
Yeah, the adrenaline dump for that one was real, dude.
And it's different when you win.
It is very different. And
You're
also, I don't think I took into how much we were going to be doing either.
And you don't think from an outside point of view, like how heavy the day is on you.
Mm. You don't
Like,
think about it
you're
until it's
just sitting
happening.
there and you're just doing this, or
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there and doing this.
Yeah. Well, but
like,
then it was
even
like
you saying super hydrated and eating and stuff, like the pressure of getting everything right,
yeah,
like the calls and like the matches going, correctly.
And just like I said, the night before,
Yeah, no
setting
sleep.
all that, not a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
Doing shit in the morning, and then like knowing that we have to break down the entire thing that night too, and then like, all right, we got to do that, and then we're driving for an hour to go do this, sit for 3 hours, and then driving back in the morning. It was just,
And the time
There's a lot.
difference, like we got to the Ferg thing, and I didn't even know that. I rushed there thinking the fight started 9, and it only starts 9 here.
yeah,
We
10
get there,
o'clock there.
and it's like 8:30, and I was like, dope, we got plenty of time. And fucking the fights didn't start till 10. I mean, it was like the prelims, but we were there for the main card.
yeah,
So I was like, fuck. And then we didn't leave there till like 1.
yeah, probably 1:30, something like that.
So we got home at like 2:30, and then we got up at like 8 or something to get ready to leave. But then we had the fucking best pizza ever on the drive back.
Yeah, dude.
Paisanos?
Stopped at Gainesville. Yeah, Paisanos. Yeah, we were gonna try and go. We were gonna try and go to a Vietnamese restaurant.
Yeah, what was that place called?
It was called Golden Baguette.
Yeah, something Baguette.
Yeah, I think it was Golden Baguette. But we were gonna try and go there.
Crispy. Wasn't it crispy baguette?
Maybe, I don't think so.
I don't know. Anyways, but everywhere in this college town is closed.
Yeah.
And it was fucking spring break.
That was why.
Oh, okay. Well, it was fucking closed. And
crispy baguette. It was crispy baguette. That's weird. That's such a weird name. I thought golden baguette made way more sense. But anyway.
What is it? A baguette's not crispy though?
No, they are.
So
they are.
It doesn't not make sense. Cheeked up.
But yeah, so we tried to go there first, and they were closed. So we went to
because I've never had
place.
Fucking what was it?
Banh mi.
I've never had that, but what is that?
It's a like the sandwich.
But what style of food is that? I don't know.
Vietnamese.
Yeah, I've never had Vietnamese food.
Yeah.
Ever. Like I don't even know any. And I've been trying to have banh mi.
We need to go. We need to go. We need to go to Saigon and have their banh mi because they're fire.
This is wild. This is like over 100 episodes ago. We talked about me, you, and Nod.
Oh yeah, Nod. Yeah, we were talking about
like episode
Nod.
5 or something.
Yeah.
Like it's been and still haven't done
gone.
it. Yeah,
that shit's that dude. They know how to make a banh mi too, man.
It just sounds like a Vietnamese version of like a Cuban or something.
It's not like pressed or anything.
Yeah, but it sounds like a Vietnamese sandwich like a Cuban, and I just had my first Cuban a few months ago, and it was like so good.
Yeah,
it's underrated how good it is because it's just a regular ass sandwich.
It really is just a regular. It's just like
the
some
way
ham
it's done is right,
and some like mustard and shit. Like,
yeah, they figured it out.
They know how to do it, man. They know how to do it. And but yeah, that pizza place, Paisanos. Freaking.
What kind of pepperonis were those?
I have no idea.
They're like super tiny and they cup.
But they're dude. They
hold
crispy.
The grease.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the little crispy pepperoni.
Dude, look, we
cups.
sat down and was like, "Look, we'll get a small pizza and share it because we got a long drive. We don't need to get sleepy." Dude walked over. He's like, "Yo, we're gonna give you some grease balls."
Yeah, some bread.
What the fuck were they called?
I don't even know.
I don't know. It was basically balls of dough.
He just goes, "You want some bread?" And we were like, "What?" And he was like, "Bread. It's on the house." And we were like, "Yeah,
right,
sure, dude." And it was like soft, doughy, doughy bread balls.
Soft.
So soft. It was
you grab it and it just keeps going away.
Pillsbury Doughboy soft. All right, I'm talking, right? But then they were just sitting in like Italian dressing and Parmesan.
I mean, literally, like it was like water,
like Italian dressing just, like, in the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah. Which is super good, but we ate that and then he was like, "You want some pizza?" Dude, we ordered a fucking large pizza, ate the whole thing.
Yeah. I was like, "Dude, I'm good." I had like 3 slices of pizza. And then you were like, "Well, I'll just eat the last one." I was like, "Go ahead, bro." He's like, "Ain't no point in taking one piece of pizza home."
Yeah, I mean, not when we can eat it fresh and it's delicious, dude.
That shit was awesome.
I got to go down to South Florida and help run one of the MMA events down there. And I'm going to drive back and have lunch there with my dad. So I'm stoked on that shit. Shit is so
Are you driving
good.
back just for the pizza?
No, I'm driving back so I can see my dad, but it's an excuse.
But where are y'all going?
Pizzanos. Yeah.
So
Why not, bro? Slide through.
Pizza.
It just makes the most sense. Mamma mia, gotta have some pizzeria.
Pizza. Yeah, we saw some guy throwing a fit out in his balcony while we were sitting there.
Dude, what the fuck?
First off,
he's like 5 stories up. And I mean, this thing is like, I don't know, 11, 12 stories, maybe more.
Yeah.
Couldn't see the top from our angle, but just in the middle of nowhere, just boxers and everything, comes out to the side and just starts throwing shit out the fucking...
Shit. Into the middle of the road.
And then the car's driving, bro. Yeah. And he didn't give a shit. And then he went back inside and then came back outside and just hung out. Like, fucking deal with it.
Also, quick little fun fact. Cody and I cannot go by ourselves to a restaurant ever, dude. Like, straight up, anywhere we go, just us two, especially if it's like not like there was nobody in this restaurant.
Nobody.
We were the
first
were
people.
3 people at the bar, maybe by the time we left.
Oh yeah. At the end, but we were the first people there.
But we literally, I mean, we were sitting there just dying, laughing, dude, just dying. Oh man, it was a good time though. That was a fun trip. I'm glad we got to do that for sure. So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the UFC fights were really good.
Yeah, which.
We got to hang out with JB, which was cool. Shout out JB.
Yeah.
The homie.
Boy's a fun guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. He's hilarious.
No,
man.
yeah, he's good, dude.
I love JB.
But, dude, the fights went, like, pretty according to plan.
Yeah.
I mean, not my plan, but like God's plan, you know.
God's plan.
But
Big
dude, I
Drizzy
can't
fan.
even.
Big Drizzy fan.
I can't even remember what other fights was other than the main event.
That Cowboy fought Kevin Holland, right?
Oh yeah, Kevin Holland. He was losing in the first round.
Yep. And then
And he got wobbled, but then he came back and won in the second, I think.
yeah. And then there was that Dos Anjos and who was the homie that got absolutely
Hanato
Moicano.
Yes, I'm looking
That
up.
was
Hold on. I want to see
gnarly.
make sure that we get the whole fight card correctly. I thought that like the co-main event was like super important. Damn it! Don't you fucking hate it that you can't Google UFC without it going right to their website? It just doesn't even give you an option of anything else. So, Bryce Mitchell beat
that's right.
Edson Barbosa.
Yeah.
And that's where Eric trains now.
Yeah.
Apparently, is he trains at the same gym as Bryce. And I guess with Bryce. Oh, Greg Hardy got knocked out.
Oh, that's right.
You know, he like, kind of got steamrolled. It wasn't so much a KO as it was like, I think he was out on his feet a little bit. Yeah. And he just like wasn't defending himself really well. So I saw a lot of like memes where he's being, well, he did get released from the UFC now. Yeah. But at that night, he wasn't released yet, of course.
But everybody was
memes. Like, he's being released and being re-signed to Invicta, which, if you're in the know, like, Invicta is an all-female MMA organization. So, he would just go back to hitting women. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, because he came from the NFL, and he got dropped from the NFL for too many domestic abuse situations. And, you know, like, the Dallas Cowboys or whoever he was with before the Dallas Cowboys. I know he ended in the Dallas Cowboys, but before that, the same thing happened. He had to move to there. And they were like, we'll take a chance on you because that's fucking America's team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess he and Dana aren't so tight anymore, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. And then we had some fights in between here and there. That were like kind of okay. Like the Alex Pereira, which is the last guy to beat Izzy. Like he won his fight, so he's on his way if he's trying to make a case to fight Izzy one day. It's definitely not going to be like tomorrow.
Alex Pereira.
Yeah. He kind of looks like the villain from 300, the dude that sits on the throne with the nose ring. And he's like all one color. He's like super fucking tan, like Eric's nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, so he looks just like that.
Gotcha.
Drew Dober took out Terrence McKinney, which is like a fucking... It's wild. Not that Drew Dober beat Terrence McKinney, but like Terrence was fucking Drew Dober up on the feet. Like he was picking his shots and everything, but he just got overzealous and went a little too much, you know? And he got gassed is what it was. He gassed himself out and the fight got away from him. Drew Dober started to put the pressure on because like there's something about when you're in the middle of a fight, depending on who you are, some of these people are built for these like firefights, you know? Like I will say like back in the day, if you go and watch old Bellator fights between Eddie Alvarez and Michael Chandler, they would get into these firefights where it was like...
They're just standing there just
wobbled,
banging.
Yeah, they're wobbled, but they're still actively trying to finish the other person.
Knocking each other's heads off.
Basically, like Michael Chandler is a perfect example of this because in his very last fight, he was doing the same thing with... Who did he just fucking fight? Michael Chandler. Justin Gaethje. And Justin Gaethje is now going to fight for the title.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, who is more like that than Justin Gaethje? Justin Gaethje
Michael
will
Chandler
be like...
wants to be like that.
Justin Gaethje will be like, look, I'm going to die in here today, and that's fine, but I'm going to fuck you up on the way out, dude. But, like, some people are just built for that.
It's crazy how his mindset going into fights must be. Like, seriously.
Justin Gaethje?
Like, I'm dying
he's like,
tonight.
You like my couch? You can have that shit after tonight because I'm not coming back for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to die in there today.
His head is fucking crazy.
Like, I know that, like, people really give Izzy the credit for, like, them catching him saying, like, I'm ready to die in here going into the 5th round against Kevin, but, like... There's people in there that have this mindset that don't get things caught on camera, that like really live that life. I'm not saying Izzy doesn't, but Izzy doesn't go through wars like Justin does. Like Izzy's able to stay pretty safe a majority of his fights.
Yeah.
Justin's like, dude, fuck safety. I'm running right into that burning down house.
Your head off.
Yeah. I'm ready to meet the Reaper tonight, dude. I will fucking die.
Yeah, he's fucking scary, dude.
Those are the type of people I would be scared to fight. Not the people that are going to pick the shots, the people that are let me hit them, because you'll get confident. You'll be like, ooh, I'm getting off on him. And then all of a sudden, click. And then you wake up and you're like, what the fuck?
Do you think...
is that Stipe?
I was literally about to say something about Stipe. Do you think...
is that Stipe, though?
No.
He's not a brown belt, for sure not a brown belt.
No.
But go ahead.
I was saying, do you think if Justin keeps doing shit like that, he might end up like Stipe? With the inability to understand what he says after fights.
Oh, no. You have a misconception here. Stipe knows what he says.
No, I know.
Nobody
I know
else knows
he knows what
Stipe
he says or what he thinks he's saying. But what is he actually saying?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know?
This is what I think.
Because that's what that's got to be from, right?
I don't know.
Fucking hanging and banging that much?
I think you can't say anything from anything. Absolutely.
I know.
You know, because, for example, people will grow up in, like, alcoholic households or, like, drug, like, infected households.
Yeah.
And they'll come out, like,
right.
choir boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you'll have people that become punch drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not taking anything away from this fighter, but, like, Muhammad Ali lost all capabilities towards the end of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't talk, couldn't really walk, couldn't do anything really.
Right.
That, I think, had to be from fighting.
Right.
Right? I mean, maybe he was going to end up closer to that, like, in his life without the fighting, but the fighting definitely sped that process up, right?
100%.
But I think Stipe is on a different level. I think, like, fighting is just like how it's affecting Muhammad Ali is how it's affecting him. But I think Justin, for whatever reason, I feel like he can just absorb this shit. I'm not saying it's not affecting him, but I think it's affecting him at a different rate. Like, I feel like...
He got a thick old skull on him.
Dude, this is what I think. Like, you know how...
Justin just got a thick skull.
That boy got a noggin. You know what I'm saying? How... This is how it is. So, I'm bad with equilibrium shit. Like, whenever, like, I get motion sickness. Real easy, right?
Yeah.
But
You did really well on the way there and on the way back, though.
But
you, like, took a nap.
But yeah, but that's why I slept. If I'm awake, I can't do it for whatever reason. I don't know why.
See, that's so weird.
But listen. So I have problems with that, right?
You're weird.
But
dude.
I know. ain't no doubt about it.
Okay.
But you don't have a problem with motion sickness like I do. We're different.
I mean,
that's how I think Justin and Stipe are. That's not even the next closest person to something like that, I would say. The next closest person to Stipe would have to be like Diego Sanchez. He's already like... He's got knocked weird. Okay? He used to be an alright person, I think. I'm not saying he's like I'm not saying he's a bad person now, but like he's just weird now.
Yeah.
What? You know?
What?
I don't get it. Like, yeah, I don't know
either. Man.
It's weird how things like that happen.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think about is like seeing Justin and shit like that. Cause like you said, he's one of those people that will fucking die in the ring.
Yeah.
That's the thing that scares me though. Is like I don't want to see. Like I get it. Like be prepared to die or whatever.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta fucking do. But
then you also gotta take in
that shit. It's like, bro, I don't want to see him.
Yeah, you also got to take in
that.
the weight discrepancy. Like, so Stipe's taking Mack trucks to the head. Justin's taking Tonka trucks to the head.
Yeah, very true.
Different size trucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, I mean, shit. You take 50,000 Tonka trucks to the head, bro. That's one Mack truck. That's one Mack truck, dude, at least, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather be punched in the face as hard as Justin can punch me into the face than Francis.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
hey,
I'll never see you again if Francis.
Dude. Yeah. What's the deal with that? Is he supposed to be fighting at some point? Francis, what's up?
Well, you know his knee is fucked, so he's having knee surgery that's gonna put him out for like a year. Really? So they might do like an interim title, but yeah, dude, I don't know.
And then I guess John's not making. Hey?
Well, I heard that they're trying to do.
Oh, did you hear that him and his girl broke up?
Well, did they break up or did she leave him?
Okay, she left him.
That's a
I was
difference.
I was just
Yeah.
saying like they broke up. They're no longer together.
Yeah.
So what I meant to say, she left him. So
yeah, it's something.
they
You
just
know?
released that video too, the police video.
Yeah, I haven't watched that, but I don't know. Soon we'll watch that soon.
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah. We can watch that soon. But all right, man. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. You got anything else you want to fucking
I just
shout
want
out?
to congratulate you on doing such a good job of going into your second competition, even though you hadn't won yet, and that's like a hurdle. Like, dude, the last thing that is on my mind is I lost.
Mm-hmm.
2, being able to listen really, really, really well. Like, you were able to be coached super well. Like, you listen to everything I do. There's some competitors that go through their entire career, and they're so stubborn, and they're like, no, this is what's going to work. But,
Yeah.
like, sometimes the coach can see it from a different point of view. Also, sometimes the competitors can feel it from a different point of view than the coach can see it. So, I get the, like, ebb and flow of, like, listening and doing your
Yeah.
own thing.
Yeah.
But you did everything I said flawlessly.
Well, thank you, bro. I
Yeah, so
appreciate it.
congrats on winning. I mean,
Thank you for being in the corner, man. I
yeah,
appreciate
absolutely,
that.
bro.
So that was awesome.
You're gonna do big things, I think. So that's
Yeah.
all I had really left to say.
Yeah. Thank you for thank you to the homies down in South Florida at COPA for the opportunity. It was super awesome. Stoked we got to do it. Stoked we got to make like a trip out of it, and
Yes,
the
sir.
both of us could go, which was really sweet. Y'all didn't have to do that, but you did. So thank you guys for that. And yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We love you. We're getting the fuck up out of here. Yee!
Yee, yee.